Hello, Craig Williamson here. Hope you're having a beautiful day. Just wanted to share a quick thought with you. Basically, something I've realised that I'd already known, but I've even put into practice yesterday. Something that I'd learned a long time ago. But yet sometimes you have those moments of clarity. And that is associating pain or pleasure to what you're doing and your goals. Let me explain. I started a new fitness workout and I've been doing it daily and been doing it for about a week and a half. And yesterday I'd had a really long day, body was aching, every muscle felt weak and tired, and I'd created a day for myself that gave me a lot of clarity, a lot of contrast, helped me desire a lot of new things, but made me realise that I had not meditated in the morning, I wasn't in alignment, and I'd gone through that day on the raw and ragged edge without any connection to who I really am. And come the evening, when I got the kids home from school, and it was time to make dinner and everything else, and I was just like, I haven't done my workout today. Do you know what? I'm aching, I'm sore. Sod it, I'm not going to. I can't bother today. I'm allowed a day off. I'm going to give myself a day off. Because in that moment, I was associating more pain and stress with actually doing an hour's workout whilst trying to make dinner and everything else for the kids than I was associating the reward, the pleasure, the goal of what I'm actually going for and what I'm working towards achieving. And so in that moment, I just said, do you know what? It's all right. I can have a time off. And that kind of, I let myself off. I let myself off with the stress of it and the have to do it. And then literally I'd walked out of the bedroom from getting changed, walked into the living room and decided, actually no, I want to do it. Because in releasing all that resistance of having to do it, I allowed a clear space for myself. And in that clear space, I realised that actually it's what I want to do. Because I've got certain goals that I've set for myself of my perfect body and what I want to achieve with it and what I want it to feel like and look like. So therefore, I actually want to do that. And do you know what? Doing this will keep me on track for what I want to achieve. And so I thought, right, okay, I can juggle dinner, I can make something easier, and I can juggle that around pausing my workout for a few seconds, go and checking it, and back and forth. In the end, I probably ended up doing more work than I was originally going to do in that respect of physical movement. But I did the workout, I got through it, I then did the extra cool downs, the extra abs work, and everything else. And went and had my shower, and I realised when I was in the shower, actually my body wasn't hurting anymore. My body was actually quite comfortable. In fact, it was feeling quite at ease, quite relaxed. And the following day, which is today, I'm like, wow, actually, okay, I've got a couple of twinges in a couple of muscles that haven't been used to being worked that much, but all of them that were hurting are now not. And I'm going to do it today, and I'm excited about doing it. And it basically comes down to, we do this with all things in life. You either associate pain or pleasure to something, whatever it is. And sometimes we associate more pain or potential pain with doing what we want to do and reaching our goals than we do associate the pleasure and the reward from doing it. And not everything in life has to be hard work. But some things, like changing your body, do take a little bit more mental energy and a little bit more physical energy than other things, like learning a subject, which may just be mental energy. But you need to align your energy first of what you want to achieve and where you want to go. Don't worry about where you are. Go, okay, I am where I am. I accept I am where I am. This is where I want to get to. And so it was just a quick thought that it's taken a little bit longer to say, looking at the timer on this video, but I wanted to share because it's really valuable. Look, if you really, really want something in life, associate more reward and more pleasure to getting there and achieving it. And not even just the achieving it, it's got to be the journey along the way. You've got to enjoy the journey to where you're going, because nothing's ever going to be perfect and you're never ever going to get it all done. But you can enjoy every moment along the way. And the reason I say you're never going to get it all done is because it's like anything in this world. You get the new thing you want and then you realise, hang on, it could be improved this way after a short while. How long do you celebrate when you get that new goal you set yourself? How long do you take pleasure over that new car or that new TV or that new possession or that new educational skill and knowledge or whatever it is? You'll have a certain amount of pleasure with that new thing, whether it's something you've learned or something you've bought or something you've made, and you'll appreciate it. And the appreciation can go on for quite a while, but there'll always be a time where you go, hang on, I could do with a bit of this, or I could just move it over here and it'll look even better, or it could just do with this little added thing, or whatever, and you grow again. And that's fine, because that's what life's about. Life's about expansion and growth. The universe is growing and expanding all the time. So, quick tip. If you're finding you're struggling to achieve something that you really, really want, then take a moment and ask yourself, am I holding myself back on purpose? Am I afraid of something? Do I have a limiting belief, like a fear of success, because then I'll be judged? If I'm successful and actually finish doing this project, does that mean it puts me in the limelight, which I don't want to be because everyone's going to see me and I'll be judged? In which case, you've got to realise people are judging you whatever you do. And their judgment only lasts a few seconds and then they get on with their life. And it doesn't actually matter to you what anybody else thinks about you, if you're confident in who you are. So I love you all. I think you're all amazing. And I was going to swear then, but I really do feel passionate about this and helping people see the gifts of this life. And you are amazing. Whatever your personal opinion about yourself right now, I see the amazement in you. I see the spectacularly, I can't even talk straight, but who cares? Okay, I can see the greatness in you. I can see the spectacular you. I can see your potential and I can see who you are. I know where you've come from. You've come from pure positive energy. You're in this body to have fun, enjoy yourself, grow, expand, contribute, and make the most of being here because you really desired being here. And you are successful in your own right. Now, our brains sometimes get programmed with certain things, limiting beliefs, which I'll go into in a different video because this one's getting on a bit. But what I wanted to say to you was, if you really, really want something, associate more pleasure to the journey and more pleasure to the goal than you do associate pain with it. Because if you associate more pain with doing something, you'll find a billion reasons to put off doing it. If you go, do you know what, physically it might take a bit of energy, but I'm going to get such great rewards from it, and you put more rewards in your mind, small ones and big ones along the way, till you've got your ultimate reward, then you just feel a pull inside you saying, let's do this, come on, let's do this, rather than having to push yourself to doing it. You're called to do it, and you feel yourself happy to answer the call. Anyway, I hope that made sense, and I'll give more clarity on that in another video at some point. I love you all. I hope you have a beautiful day. Have an amazing time. You are fantastic. You are amazing. You are spectacular, and I can say it. And don't care what anybody else thinks about you, because no one has that much attention and that much focus on any one thing that they can spend 24 hours a day, 7 days a week just judging and thinking about you. Unfortunately, we're all too selfish and too fickle to be able to give anyone that much focus. And so it comes and goes in the moment. So someone may or may not like you for a moment, and it may be different in the next moment. And that's none of your business anyway, because that's just about them. That's just about how aligned they are with themselves, as it is with you, how aligned you are with yourself. Whether you're loving somebody or hating somebody is only about your alignment. And you know when you're hating somebody, you'd rather be loving them. And you know when you're loving somebody, you feel complete. Because you are naturally a loving being. Anyway, I love you. And have a beautiful day. Have a beautiful life. And hopefully I'll speak to you soon. Take care.